Hi there, my name is Beth Megill and you are watching LOD and Tea, and today we're talking about a really cool concept called arriving at a destination. Sometimes just called destination or just arriving. It depends on who you're speaking to and how they're using it in a context. But the symbolic representation is such that you have an action, and that action leads to something. That any symbol can be replaced with a few different ideas, like a location in the room or a specific spatial taking of a tilt or a line in space. It could be also creating a specific shape, still shape. So arriving can happen in lots of different ways, but in all of the contexts, it's about the certainty and the finite experience of getting where you plan to go, which is a beautiful thing. This idea that as we get in the flow, right? Especially in contemporary dance right now, everything's about flow, and I love flow. Don't get me wrong, but here I am. I'm flowing, and sometimes I can almost arrive somewhere, but then I'm already on to the next thing, and I never really cement that experience. I never really dig in and arrive. So my question then is, how can we honor and value more deeply arriving fully, arriving body, mind, spirit, heart, right? We arrive fully, and we arrive with intention of where we're going. It's not a happenstance arrival. It's an arrival that is meaningful from the beginning. From the beginning of the action, we know where we're going. We know where we're going. We know where we're going. This sense of really being clear is wonderful and beautiful. And especially right now in Southern California, it is crazy time with the Santa Ana winds, and everybody's being blown all over, and everything's a mess outside because everything's been blown over in this last wind storm, for lack of a better term. But these winds come through and they take us all around, and it feels really disordered and chaotic. And so we might need to cultivate a sense of certainty, a sense of calm, finite energy that has an arrival, that isn't constantly pushing us in motion and constantly shifting us into something new. We arrive. My hands arrive to the table. My hands arrive in a shape. My hands arrive forward middle. They're there. There's no more to be had in that experience. There's no more movement required. I'm now live in that experience. Something that I find really destinational are yoga poses. So if you're in a vinyasa class, a flow class, right, and you flow from one movement into the next, but you take that moment to breathe when you arrive. You take the moment to really experience the richness and the challenge and the fullness of a posture. So similarly in dance, we want to be able to experience the depth of something, and it takes clarity. It takes a lot of effort, and not always effort, but it takes a real intention to bring ourselves fully to something without leaving anything behind, without forgetting parts of ourselves. And I hope that you find the concept of destination, or arriving at a destination, to be a really rich and sweet and rewarding one to explore in your body and in your life. So, all right. Thank you so much, as always, for listening to these LOD and Tea talks. I really appreciate it. I'm almost done with the movement alphabet, so working through it, and then I plan to go back and maybe deepen on certain concepts and add some variety. So if you have any requests, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your passion and support of the language of dance and LOD and Tea. I'm Beth Megill. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.